Gentlemen, today we're giving you 10 tips that you can use to make a girl crazy for you. Most guys find out that even when they're pretty good at talking to girls, getting girls to really like them is another story. Most of the time, a major part of what's missing is a lack of a few key elements from your life. A few missing ingredients that either leave a girl bored or uninterested. But don't worry, because today we're showing you how you can up the ante and get girls to fall head over heels crazy for you. And that's not all. Because we want to make sure you make an impression that instantly gets a girl longing for more, we're also telling you the one thing that makes guys look 100% grade A boring. So sit tight, let's get into it. Number 10, enjoy her unusual traits. It's no secret, girls love compliments, but you don't have to go over the top about it. By constantly telling her how good she looks or how gorgeous her hair is, your words actually lose value. Think about it. In the marketplace of compliments, yours can become a dime a dozen if you're not careful. You want your compliment to hit her like a flirtation brick to the face. And a compliment has a much stronger effect when it's sincere and, more importantly, unexpected. Don't let her see it coming. Instead of showering her with an incessant drizzle of compliments that she's heard before, hold off for a bit. And unless you've got something good to say, hold off on complimenting her looks. There's a time and a place for that. In other words, you must go deeper. Stay away from surface level stuff. Flatter her subtly through your discussion and line of questioning. Basically, be smart and let her infer your compliments without you saying them directly. Number 9, calm under fire. Stress and irrational behavior are both enormous turnoffs for girls, but being a cool customer, calm and collected in the face of turmoil, is one of the easiest ways to make a girl go crazy for you. Why? Check it out. When a girl is stressed, it's typical for people around her to match her stress level. But the reality is this: even if it makes her feel a little more comfortable, it doesn't actually help. So when you come along and offer a calming contrast to her situation, she notices. Oh, she notices. She's actually going to hate it at first, almost guaranteed, but she'll come around. And as long as you weren't patronizing, faking it too hard, and most importantly, you were able to genuinely empathize with her situation, the next time she feels a little crazy, it'll be because she feels crazy for you. Number 8, take notes. Women like to know that they're the focal point of your thoughts. So things she's told you in passing, like her favorite band or how she loves Capuchin monkeys, yes, we're obsessed with those, are the types of things you need to lock in your brain and never ever forget, because you can surprise her later on down the line with a trip to the zoo or tickets to see her favorite band. And the fact that you remembered what she told you will prove to her how thoughtful you are and how much you care about the things she says. Number 7, be game tight. Murder is bad. I think we can all agree on that. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't dress to kill. Girls don't expect a guy to be dressed to the nines every time he leaves the house, but interest is incremental, meaning it's most likely not going to be any one thing that really pushes the needle and gets a girl running after you. So dressing in something a little nicer than a t-shirt and gym shoes, paying a little attention to your aesthetic, is a tried and true method of checking off the boxes in your favor and getting a girl to become slowly and hopelessly crazy for you. Number 6, K.I.T. Take a quick second to answer the following question. How complete is your daily to-do list? Wait, you mean you don't have one? While we can't say for sure that skipping a to-do list is your entire problem, a to-do list is a fantastic way to stay organized. K.I.T. Keep it together. Girls like organized guys for one reason: they get stuff done. Think about it. Most guys are great at imagining results without visualizing the process. A to-do list keeps you in touch with the process, which means you know how to get what you want. And if that's not the secret sauce, then I don't know what is. Hey guys, if you like our stuff, keep watching, because we've got 5 more tips to make girls crazy for you, and the one thing that makes them simply crazy. Let's keep going. Number 5, find your edge. It's simple. Girls just aren't attracted to what's boring. They find boring men unattractive. So if nothing else, do what you can to prevent falling into a predictable and mundane routine. Here's what we're getting at. Every guy, no matter what, has something that gives him an edge. The trouble is, it can be hard, if not impossible, to find sometimes. But the good news is that it's not the edge that drives girls crazy. It's the act of searching for it that does. Girls want a guy who pursues his interests and does his own thing. All things being equal, a girl doesn't want a guy who has laid down and stopped trying. So if you're wondering how to make a girl crazy for you, make it clear that you're uncompromising about your goals and you go hard at becoming better every day. Number 4, reveal your soft spots. Thousands of years of human evolution has made the biggest and strongest men more desirable than the alternative. However, it's the 21st century, and girls don't need a guy to go out and kill a deer for dinner tonight. No, relationships these days are more about connection than survival. And to connect with a girl, you'll have to open up and show her your soft spots. feed her little snippets of your personal life that you don't normally share with people. Remember, vulnerability is a strength, and it's a major part of real attraction. Looking for some other proven methods of getting a girl to look at you differently? We've got you covered right here. Number 3, learn you. This might be a bit of an underrated trait, but if you want to be taken seriously by women, it's essential. That's because, in general, girls like a guy who can think and express his opinions. By having a wealth of knowledge, you'll easily facilitate conversations on a wide range of topics without fear. And by encompassing this wealth of knowledge and, more importantly, perspective, you're in a better position to solve problems. So if you're looking to throw some fuel on the crazy fire, keep yourself learning as much as you can. Number 2, improv. You might not know this, but a girl's level of infatuation for you is directly correlated to how much you can make her laugh. That's because, according to one study, the more time a guy and a girl spend laughing together, the more likely they are to develop attraction toward each other. It's science, people! Feeling like you're not that funny? Don't panic. Because not only is the bar of hilarity lower than you might think, you could even step up your game by jumping in an improv class. It might sound crazy now, but focused improv will equip you with a particular set of skills that makes you irresistible to women. Number 1, get a side hustle. If there's one thing successful guys know better than most, it's that at the end of an 8-hour workday, there's still work to be done. Sure, your 9-to-5 job may have plenty of room to advance in the company, but is it really what you want to do for the rest of your life? Maybe not. That's why having a side hustle is what will get you out of the daily grind and give you goals to work towards. So drive an Uber or write dating advice for guys if that's your thing. Oh no, wait, we got that covered. Whatever gets you closer to the freedom you want is worth doing, and girls will see that too. Thanks for sticking around, because now it's time for the number 1 thing you can do that will make any girl turn around and walk out the door. Everything we've talked about in this video comes down to this. If you're the type of guy who doesn't like trying new things or pushing himself, you might get some lukewarm interest, but there are virtually 0 girls who will go crazy for you. If anything, laziness will make her go crazy trying to fix you. So to avoid being a bottom feeder, figure out what's wrong in your life and fix what you can and accept what you can't. Those are 10 tips to get girls crazy for you. And while you're here, why not check out these other powerful videos? These ones are perfect follow-ups to today's vid.